Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the MCW Vendetta 2017 post-show wrap-up. And as you can see, there's no Travis Houston, but I am joined by one Lord Mark Williamson. Mark, welcome to MCW.
Great to be here at MCW, and what a show to start 2017.
We would kick off MCW Vendetta with our new MCW champion, Dowie James, and we heard some very heartfelt words about what the MCW Championship meant to him, as well as what it's meant to him to compete here in MCW. However, things would very quickly spiral out of control when, during the course of the evening, not one, not two, but three potential challengers would emerge to challenge Dowie James for his MCW Championship.
Those three competitors, Mr. Juicy cashing in from his big victory, that 20-man rumble at Ballroom Brawl. We have Elliot Sexton, the former champ, a man who deservedly needs a rematch for that MCW title. And of course,
one Adam Brooks, a man who in the main event took on Damian Slater in what was a hellacious and highly competitive main event. And after Adam Brooks defeated Damian Slater here tonight, he would proclaim his claim to an MCW title shot. Because although Adam Brooks lost to Dowie James in a ladder match in 2016, he has never been pinned, he has never been submitted by Dowie James. It's getting very crowded at the top of the MCW mountain.
Our first match this evening saw returning Mike Burr, wanting to start his 2017 with a great victory, facing YouTube sensation Funtime Phil. And I don't think Mike Burr got what he wanted. There was no new year, new me. Funtime Phil with the roll-up, putting away Mike Burr. Not the best start for 2017 for Mike.
Ow! Well done.
Thanks, Mike.
I can see the potential in you, Phil.
Thanks.
You need a new hand? Let me know.
Mike! Just hold on a second. You know, I've been looking for a coach. See, I'm pretty good at wrestling. Just not conventional wrestling. But you're good at conventional wrestling. That's what you're known for. Well, that and punching people in the face with brass knuckles.
I do like to punch people in the face.
I know. But anyway, what I wanted to ask you is, would you be my coach? What do you say?
You want Mike Burr to be your coach? See, Mike Burr from 5 years ago is someone who I'd want to be my coach. I admire that Mike Burr from 5 years ago, but Mike, have you even won a match in the last 5 years? Shut up, butthead. Of course you haven't. If you want him to be your coach, you're as dumb as you look.
Tonight it was scheduled to be the world's friendliest bastards, Crackerjack and Lockie Hendricks, going up against Man United. Crackerjack would go on to throw a little bit of a spanner in the works when he would invoke his Australian Legends Wrestling contract to allow Lockie Hendricks versus Vance Adams with the #1 contendership in the balance. Crackerjack would involve himself in the match, hitting the Britney Spears, but when Lockie Hendricks realized what Crackerjack had done, he pulled his opponent on top of him and allowed Man United to get the victory and the #1 contendership. Alan Payne, one half of the new tag team champions, would come down to the ring and he would allow them to take their shot right there, right then.
What an absolute beast of a man, Alan Payne. Of course, at the end of this, Alan Payne wanting a post-match victory beatdown on Man United, stopped by the world's friendliest bastards. And of course, finding out that they looked down in pity on Man United, Lockie Hendricks gave them that title shot because he pitied Man United. They had enough of it, and they gave the respect deserved to the world's friendliest bastards with two big chair shots, busting open Crackerjack injuring the knee of Lockie Hendricks. There's no time now to be a gentleman if you want to be a tag team champion. And Man United are certainly going to cut their way to tag team glory. Next match, a triple threat match for the MCW Commonwealth Title. Ali, Jake Andrew Arthur, and the new Commonwealth champion JXT. And what a match that was. Ali and Jake Andrew Arthur still have a lot of animosity towards each other. JXT trying to fight both, but this match didn't end the way anyone wanted it to.
No, absolutely not. And it would seem that Jake Andrew Arthur and Ali, they just couldn't get beyond the feud that they've been in. They would end up fighting outside of the ring and fighting all the way to the back, leaving JXT in the ring. And Elliot Sexton assaulted JXT so he could send a message to the locker room and to the new MCW champion, Dowie James.
And what a message sent. Kicking the Christ out of JXT only to be saved by Mr. Juicy.
Going to a lighter note now, it would be time for the raffle. I love the raffle.
World famous MCW
The
raffle.
world famous MCW raffle. And I would have a special guest, Erica Reed. And unfortunately, the fun times ended quite abruptly because one Avery did not take too kindly to the fact that Erica Reed was described as one of the fastest rising stars in Australian wrestling.
And of course, Brat Pack in tow. Lights went out only for Panic to come in and basically start a tag team match.
But as we've seen time and time again, no matter how much you doubt the Brat Pack, they always find a way, and they walked out of here victorious with a victory over Panic. Next, we would see women's action here in the MCW arena when Jessica Troy would take on Kellyanne.
Kellyanne had a lot to prove tonight, and she certainly did. Jessica Troy, she was done.
We'll be back here in the MCW arena in Essendon on February 11th when MCW presents Ascension. Stay in touch with us on melbournecitywrestling.com.au and on all our social media channels to find out who Dowie James is going to defend the title against. My name has been Lord Andy Coyne.
I'm Lord Mark Williamson.
Thank you, and good night.